phone and me tell you what I go on, my friend. Dagi, you're so nice. Watala kulabanga wetala kunyonyi. Dagi, diggy, baga, baga. DJ J, be the guy one stada. Selector J on the thing. Everybody better know you run this thing. Linda Den, can I be the king of the den? Everybody better know we are the best when they step on the beat. NTV the beat. Are we there, babe, on the beat? Yes, sir. Hey. Hey.
Easy like a signal today, busy like a signal. We do a freestyle.
Yes, sir.
We're looking and not looking.
Yes, sir.
Coming up, everybody looking like the money. You select on the beat. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We can go.
Wali wabadina na batalina abamumu miziga balala mukalina zeninenga toya kabinya nyambala tenjagala I don't go down buli opachimanyi me you're the best so when we get on the mic on the beat selector when you get me the J when are you gonna give me the J selector J I don't know what I already know what it is. Yes, I.
Okay, select. Drop this other one.
Hey, Jokwiz in the building, man. Chewing grimes, man.
Let's go.
Showtime. NTVTheBeat walk one.
We got you, baby.
Let's go.
Chewing grimes.
What me tell you things, say, sometimes, I don't want you if you need me. Something's gonna take time. Sammy Wetala, what I go on Wetala. Dagi, you're so nice, Linda, in my den. Better know me tell you this one again. Sim Sima. Who got the keys to my bima? You and I me give you life. Me never wanna live again, I'll be good on style. You are the only one I want in my life. Kankukuba kagomoka uli style. NTVTheBeat uli vibe. Sagala bele wange boy banga wendi. Sagala batu salawa. Fabali kubalawa. Uli machi mani tuli kubaba balawa. Tubala bala. Tuli TV wano kusede na bala bala bagana. Hey now, me baby girl I give you my banana. The Mariana wala banana. Cool down Sima, cool down low, cool down Sina, calm down low. Give me vibe, never leave me alone. You're the only one. Sima, who got the keys to my bima? Who am I? The girl them sugar in a ride. Pass me the keys to my truck and the girl them black Jokwiz clean. Champion king, Dagi you're so nice. Linda in my den. Jay give me the J, make me smoke and puff. I pass to Sammy. Wetter than you now with Dubai in a Kurava Mujani, my friend. I said I coulda go day and night. I coulda talk until I'm dry. I coulda go every night and day. I will give you some time and you better feel alright. Turn around, girl, you are the best I've ever seen. There upon the scene, looking at me ding. Kwagala nyo, kwatan jagala. Then jagala tenange no teban jagala. I said, love at the love, time at the time, move at the move, way up on the place. Champion style, elevation style, Jokwiz clean, NTVTheBeat, way up on the place, you know.
Watch out, I know that nigga. His name is Joke, and he been doing this shit.
Yes, sir.
Out there.
Mr. Elevation Champion stars like Jokwiz in the building.
We're out in this building, man. I've been watching NTVTheBeat for the longest I know for Ugandan television, you know. Yeah. This is a legendary show, and I love all the new youthful energy we have in here and making sure everything is under the legend, Jay himself. Yeah. I feel like this is definitely a true definition of the new Ugandan style and music, and you guys have come a long way. I just wanted to appreciate before we get anywhere, because this is the show that inspired me. And seeing my brother, I went to school, I think at around the same time as and seeing Doug and I, who had been doing it for a while, the way Linda Den came in here, it's like just everybody was building themselves and they bring the energy to the same show. What you guys do around here, I appreciate y'all. It's good at being here.
And we do appreciate you and your journey as well, man. And it's just great. First of all, we've known each other for so many years.
I know, man.
I didn't know this guy was anything anywhere close to music in the way that you've just done. This guy used to wear suits.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Maurice Mugisha back in the day.
Listen.
Live at night. No, Jokwiz. No, you're not going by Jokwiz.
I'm going to do this for you right now.
Yeah.
Good evening and thank you for watching. My name is Jokwiz and you're watching NTVTheBeat. Our news today, the headline goes, Jokwiz Clean, a big champion in town, dropping his song today alongside Sammy Wetala. Anyway, what happened, Sammy? Nothing happened, actually.
Yeah.
Everything is in a process.
News.
I'm not going anywhere.
No, look at yourself. Look at the shoes. Look at your
Serious. Sammy, I'm going to tell you this today.
He just turned out Tuesday to a Friday.
Right before my retirement, I'll be anchoring news too, you know, so I can't let no dream die.
Yeah.
It's more like while you're here, let everything that is inside of you stay on earth. So for me, it's just a journey. I'm not a different person. I can still anchor news if I, you know, give me leads, I got you. So I'm very happy to see what's happening to us, to really know that the youth are in charge. Chiba chirungi no laba abantu bewala bangedda nga bateekamu amaanyi ate nga bebana bali ku kintu kino kitegeera. Because I've always been an artist. I've started making music in 2009, you know. So
me I didn't know you.
Yeah, no one would ever
as a news anchor. 9 o'clock.
I was a best news anchor in 2016 in the Media Challenge competition. That was a good run. Shout outs to Abbas and Pindi. But long story short, now we're in this music thing, and I want to enjoy it as much as I can before I endeavor on my new aspirations, because my dreams are big. If I told you today, you all would laugh.
Okay, please.
To the extreme. Should I let you know how?
Yeah. Go.
I've never said this on anywhere, but one day in time, God willing, I will be the president of this country.
Whoa.
I had spared this I had spared this to be long in future when I announced, because the journey has to be sweet.
Yeah.
But while you enjoy this journey, I'm not a coconut artist.
Yeah.
I am a real cassava artist.
Yes.
I'm here for a long time.
Yes.
Not a short time. And I'm not just little bubble gum. I really am so strong. But it's always good to not see you coming.
Yeah.
No one thought I was going to drop songs. And right now, I have enough songs to go up to end of 2023.
Nice.
And into 2024.
Yeah.
I just came from, my brother, DiMario. It's where I did this cover for you guys, the Sima cover.
Yeah.
I just wanted you guys to enjoy it. But I have so much music, but as the process requires, you have to drop one by one. But the dream is big. And the reason I said this on the show tonight is, there are many people out there that think that to achieve a dream is something that you have to borrow or anything. We are the whiz kids of this generation. We are the Burna Boys. We are the Obamas. We are the Joyce Bagaya. We are the champions of this generation, my brother. So when I tell you that, like for example, president, because we have a lot of things to do. I'll only be a president for a couple of years. I have a whole life to live. So it's more like, just dream out there. What you yourself may think it may be impossible to shoot out there. So the way you saw me, the zeal is enough. I'm still so young and energetic, and I feel like, given opportunity and God's blessing, there is definitely so much for us. And I can't wait to see what you become in 10 years. You may not know, but you may actually be the one who becomes president.
Muhozi, hi.
Yeah.
Love and light.
You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, man. Hey, Jockey,
I was a
man.
little serious there.
Hey, yo, Jockey, man. I mean, you chewing beats like this.
Yes,
and then, you know, I never saw you chewing beats like this before. And then from chewing beats like this, and then you the same guy. I mean, you want to be a news anchor, and then you was talking about taking the biggest office in the land. You're talking big, man.
Yes, sir.
You're talking big. Let me just ask you a question. If I was to put you to the sword, what would you choose in between being your first love? Is it chewing beats? Is it going diplomacy and professional?
Being on stage as an MC.
The thing is, we used to think that
doing news anchoring, or you want to take office?
the world is
What's
no
your first
longer
love?
run on. You see, we used to think someone has to be old in a tie to do such a thing.
Yeah.
And I used to think that, you know, where does this come from? This person, let's take an example of our president.
Yeah.
He was not born in 2022. He's here today because of the work and the dream he had as a baby and growing up. Yeah. He lost an election in his hometown in around 1980. There, you know, he lost a parliamentary seat, but he had a bigger dream. He went to the bush and became a big champion. Why can't I be a big champion? Why do I have to dream up to, I'm not going to mention names, up to just an artist? An artist is more provoking than a scientist in my view.
Yeah.
And that's a conversation for another day. But I believe what I don't see, man. Come on. That's something.
I really love where your mind is at the moment. And I know you've been at the heartbeat of the new sound that Uganda is churning out there. I want to take, you know, your mind. Where do you see us? What are we doing right as a media personality, but also somebody who has stepped into the music business, somebody who has been in events as well? Where do you see us going?
First of all, I want to appreciate NTV and what you do with Governor and other places, making sure that music, the right music gets to the people. You guys are very high on quality, and I just wanted to commend that here. Going forward, I feel like Uganda is at its best shot at taking the international stage. The first time our best shot was Jose Chameleon. The second time was Radiant Weasel, and we are on another generation now that is not one name or two. It is just a flood of people. People have big dreams when you look at Joshua Baraka, Cohen JC, Jokwiz Clean, Dennis C. Look at people that are pushing without let's say, I play my song to some people and they start saying, Nenga sivaibu yawano, wagara nyimbe, eventu, kati wabanga wachirabako, racho chinjagara atenti kui. Already wachiraba, my friend. Let me experiment something new. Let me bring something new to the table. Because what you're asking for, chogamba musifa na nangaba, why? I want to be as unique as I can, and I would like for artists to not say, I'm inspired by Radiant Weasel, Chameleon, Bobby Wine, Buju Banton, Beanie Man, Bebe Cool. But I don't want to be like any one of them. I want to be my own self. So I want us to know that we're at the best shot we've had, and I like these artists that are standing up, Zagazillion, people that are saying yes. Nebawa Alien Skin is resurrecting some feeling that we had been missing in the industry. You just have to have something special you're putting on. And what an advice I would give, what we really need to do is let's not package for local consumption. Let's be local international. You see a guy like Portable. He's very local, but he's packaged for international space. You know, all of them in like Nigeria, the ones that come here, South Africa. If we want to get to the same level, take a trip to Nigeria, not necessarily on a show. Take a trip to Nigeria to learn the music. But Oxley Diwajawano years ago, but Fireboy, Tubalaba, Ladipo, they don't come here and sit in hotel rooms. They are connecting with people, not necessarily making music, but learning and knowing the culture. What should we do? So I feel like that's one thing we need to do. South Africa, street. I understand their music, they understand my vibe, we put something together. Because these people don't blow by accident. Some of you didn't blow by accident. You didn't. I know where all of you all come from. You know, I know no one is here by accident. So don't think Chigana took over to us. You definitely have to plan, and we have to go there and physically connect with them because they do the same thing, and we see the results. Oxlade could be has the biggest song in Afrobeats right now. Maybe a couple of months ago. You know, you can understand that because he has done it. They were investing in him, moving around. So I feel like what we need to do is that let's not say, Rach to Kuba. Let's start going there, meeting a DJ, sitting, not necessarily making music, but just to understand who is the hottest artist right now, why is he hot? Who do you think can cross? Who is hottest local? You play them anything, they are learning from it. They have questions. Stay there 1-2 weeks. I like what Palasa did when he went to South Africa during that day. Tune. If we did that everywhere we go, if Beanie Man comes,
Big Drill did just about the same thing.
Chameleon. Recently he had my song, and certainly I have a song with Beanie Man. I didn't really do much, but he came here and stayed here more days before and after the show. Enjoy Uganda, learn the culture, they know how to hit it right. So what we need to do is, we have the craft right now, but we have to export it. And exporting is not just TikTok and Instagram, and that works. But we definitely have to be there to experience and be a part of something that big. Because music, right now, what do we Banner Boy? Again, I don't know if you guys discuss prices in the show. Right?
We do.
Now Ghana, $600,000 US. Do you know how much that is? He was here way less. But if you give it to Jokwiz Clean, I can buy a generator for the whole town whenever there's no electricity, since we don't have enough electricity blacking out every day. But take it. If I have 500,000 USD, all I need is 100K. It's take a generator. Okay. All I'm saying is we have to now qualify our art.
You know, speaking about, let me just interject for a second. Speaking about coming from the point of Burna Boy, I mean, for him to have the power to turn down 400,000.
Imagine
they
that
say
much.
600,000. But then again, about
I heard from a friend, so.
Yeah, I know. We also know people who wanted to bring Burna Boy a few weeks ago, and it didn't turn out like that because he was calling for $500,000 at the time. And when I say at the time, I'm only talking about a few weeks ago. And the substitute for Burna Boy was, I think, Yemi Alade. That's how she managed to come to town. But on a side note, when you talk about Burna Boy, I'm talking about exporting and trying to expound on the talent that you have and the sound that you're producing. I was having a conversation with one of the people that first brought Burna Boy to Uganda.
Yes, sir.
Burna Boy's first appearance to Uganda was when he was brought for the Club Dome at Nambole.
See where you party?
When he was with Patra, Shaggy, and but he came under the veins of Shaggy. He came under the veins of Patra and Bano, because Shaggy was Shaggy anyway at the end of the day. So Burna Boy was wow. But the guy told me at the time, we paid Burna Boy 35,000 to come to Uganda.
See?
And to me, Burna Boy is my biggest testimony that he's a product of growth.
Yes.
How do you jump sky from 35K to 600K?
And that's
nothing quantifies. Nothing quantifies what he is saying right now.
He just loves us so much. I feel like we definitely have to continue. A person like, let me give you a great example. Maddox, right? If you hear a song like Easy, Maddox with a great promoter can do the biggest show in South Africa right now. You say, Bazanya music here for 1 year, because his music, regardless where you play, no one will ever say you're playing a bad song. Move the music, go there, put that artist right there. If you're calling it an artist in Uganda, Maddox, I not from a sentence in Ghana is a banner.
But it's so unfortunate that even if selector, you check on iTunes right now, you won't find a Maddox song.
No.
And you ask yourself, why?
Because the culture has built, the culture of Uganda has built us that for you to love Ugandan music, it has to be eye on sight.
They want you to.
It's very easy. It's very easy for Winnie Nwaji to have 50,000 people at the cricket oval.
And we don't even make enough noise about it. But the hardest thing for Winnie to have is to have 50,000 people go to stream her music. But the culture has structured the industry like that. For them, they want eye on sight. Take our Gamba, Winnie Nwaji Wuyo, you'll have about 20 now. Something I wanted to say.
Tell them, go and stream, and they can't.
Even beyond streaming, I feel like venues of making music, money in music, monetizing music. I realized that, for example, Burna Boy, right? We did his meet and greet with, recently, like in 2018 there. One time, he brought the outsiders, hoodies, blah, 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 blah. They sold merchandise there in Uganda. If you have 1 million followers, like some of our artists do on Instagram, right? You have a t-shirt and a hoodie, authentically made.
Like
just
what Dag is having.
Like Silverback.
This is an authentic.
Mr. Silverback.
What about Dubai, just then you just lose credibility in terms of fashion. You have to love something. Let it be pads, let it be underwear, let it be socks, let it be shoes. Get attached to it, make your people believe in it, and sell it. Don't just say, let have a t-shirt to say same.
Great. We can talk with Jokwiz. He gets his money out of talking. Of course, he's an events MC, he's a media personality, both radio and TV. But he's here to talk about music. He's just dropped a couple of things right there. We need to actually say he's probably the second person who gets a collab with Biniman here in Uganda. Zex did the most. Did Zex actually get that collab as well?
He was there, but they said he has to come back or like work on it. They loved the vibe, they were freestyling, but there was no enough time to create the song. That's what happened. But I think there is like a structure, there's a beat, they just have to follow up. But these people are busy, but that's like what I can say.
At least there's something.
There's a vibe there, they know each other. We was like in Rome, Zex mashed up, Bini mashed up Zex. It was definitely fantastic. I love how they just came through to work with me.
Fantastic. Now, what does Jokwiz bring in the music business? Because you've already done a lot now for the industry. You have done. Like, we have to give you your flowers. You have done a lot. But now you're here in that space now.
Yeah. Right now, as an artist, as a music artist, because I feel like as you are an artist, he's an artist. We're all artists here. As a music artist, I felt like I have a vibe, right? I'm so local. I'm a village boy. That's the vibe. But I'm also at the same time international and such a big champion, so you can't play with me. So what I'm trying to do with the music is I'm bringing out hope. I'm bringing out some tips in the music to help people, even when you just listen to the lyrics. Like in some lyrics, I'm advocating for less drinking sometimes, you know, healthy drinking. I'm advocating for if you don't want to go to the club, you can stay home. Or also if you want to come to the club, you come. Also more like free thinking, right? Yeah. So in my music, I'm working on free thinking in sweet melodies. And I feel like I'm doing a soft and hard blend. You know, people like to make love soft and rough and hard at the same time. Yeah. So I feel like in the music, I see you smiling. You're like so guilty. So I feel like that's what I'm putting on the table. It's just making love with our own material. Yeah. I don't like when people are pushing Hennessy, chips and chicken. Oh, sorry, not Hennessy in particular. Whiskey, yes. Chips and chicken. Something that may not necessarily be driving us to a healthy version of ourselves. I like when people are singing, definitely in very personal level, trying to put something on the table, yeah. But also people can enjoy it at the same time.
You've spoken about singing from a personal level. Yeah. Your brand new song that we're going to premiere right now is called Darling.
Darling.
Yeah.
If you want to go overseas, you're the only one I see. Let me tell you this one, my love. Baby woman, I was about to ya galam. Sagala banova fala banzala. Zinakola muna wete vatsobola, vanote vatsobola. One more time. Yes. Baby woman, I was about to ya galam. Dagina isi vakuvenga bo ya gala. Wait till they sabi gwamani.
What's her name?
The girl. Oh, you mean that? Oh, I wrote this song.
You write out of personal
Yes, I wrote this song 2 years ago. And
she's still the same girl?
Unfortunately not. I wish.
But I will tell you one thing for a fact. Yes. Is he has one of the most beautiful women in the country.
That's for sure.
That's for sure. Big up on yourself, beautiful baby.
Is she watching?
I can't believe she probably is watching. She likes to watch when I'm on air, so she probably is watching.
Hey, hi. You're chilling with your
Hey.
Jokwiz, blast him on
When me tell you my girl, abachiga mulinka ituze kushenye kutukundane rukunde gume.
Let's do production credit, yeah.
Production credit. I have people that I work with on executive level, Ranga, and people that directed this video, Champion Triz. Triz is a new videographer, and I feel like his color correction is top level. And I like to be simple, and I wanted somebody that can, you know, listen to me and I listen to him. Don't think I'll give you a song and you do your things. No, this is my song, and I want to love working with it. Yeah. So he's a person that can let me do that, and I let him do his thing. It's beautiful. And also production, S-Cool, Nigerian producer, and Axon, Extra Nation. You know what it is?
Hey, you had like some phenomenal guys in there.
Yeah, all my songs, you definitely have to have collaborations, local and international. Nice. I put in time in this, man. Yeah. And I don't want it to be bubblegum music and tomorrow you're not singing the song.
You have music to last throughout the entire
I told you I have music.
2023.
Yes, I have an EP dropping in March.
Nice.
But when I drop this EP, I'll be working on the videos throughout the year. And I'll be maybe collaborating and releasing like covers. I worked on a cover. I don't know if you can listen to it.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like the reason I want to do such covers is to trick artists to kind of jump out of saying this is our direction. Nice. We need to spread so that if we sow many seeds, we reap a lot more. When we are like I listen to Indian music, right? I listen to Sahara Desert music, and I want to incorporate all of this into Afrobeats, because Afrobeats is separated from the people from Northern Africa during the Sahara time as well. Also, the fact that Congo was kind of segregated in the new music as well. So I want to make sure that we can have that kind of music.
And of course, one of the most powerful tools about doing covers is because they breed an extension of interest.
I thank you.
That's true.
So don't stop at that.
Jokwiz,
one last thing.
Let's listen to the cover.
One last thing I want to say to you before you from
Yes.
is make sure in caps, make sure
Yeah.
Benjamin gets to promote your song back at home
Yeah, man.
in Kingston
That's the
or
chance,
in the
that's the
years.
chance.
Yeah, yes.
Because many a time when we have collaborations with those people, did you actually know that their own do not welcome our sound?
That's right.
That's why many times when you find so many projects, you will find copyright sells allowed outside America.
Music can go many deep in your message.
What they were bang. So to us, but on your kukiriza. That's why you find those copyright laws allowed outside this jurisdiction, outside Mukosije Mwaga, but not. So I know could take away better than
but I can also assure you
Nagamba, this is my song.
vibe je twakolera way your tune aba ino jipushinga. Kwa hiyo yansa bana kusa. Sagenda unyambo
The bad man. Jokwiz clean. For the guys who are watching NTV and they want to follow you on socials, where can they go at?
Jokwiz_official on Instagram. That's where most of the action is. Jokwiz clean on Twitter. I am not so many places, mostly Instagram. I really don't got time. I'm busy living my life, so I'm not on so many social medias, but the music is gonna be everywhere for sure, and I want you guys
Thanks for coming through.
Pleasure.
You know we got you, baby.
Thank you so much, brother.
Love all the way.
Yes, I
Let's
selected
drop
J
this one
Money
from
of
Choco,
Bad
baby.
Like a
Let's
J.
go.
Yeah, man. Let me first drop the Simsima cover that you made for us.
And make sure you come back when you drop the EP.
I got you.
This is your home, baby.
Oh, na na na. Sometimes you love to